Hello students, instructor here, John Mandiola, with a quick screencast about how you can get started with your Intro to Multimedia Week 4 assignment about text. This actually has nothing to do with your All About Me project, so keep that in mind. This is just a I don't want to say random, it's a totally separate assignment. Anyway, it says at least 2 different colors, at least 2 different fonts, at least 3 of the text properties, addressed, and 468 by 60. So we'll start there at the bottom one. I'm in Photoshop, File New, 468 by 60, resolution of 72, color mode RGB, my background content of transparent. I'll click OK, and if it seems small, it is. It's a strip. Yours might look more like this, with the light colors in the background. If you want to change it to dark, which is what I like, go edit all the way down to preferences. It's probably off the screen, and then go to general. Once in here, go to transparency and gamut, and I want to change mine to dark. I like dark. There we go. Now that I've got that, I'm going to maybe call this layer, double click on the name only of the layer, call it green. I'm going to select all of it, hit fill, color, green, maybe like a green like that. Okay. There we go. Select, deselect. Now I'll grab my text tool, and I'm going to start typing, and I'll just type, maybe the thing is free WordPress themes. It's off the screen right now, that's okay. I'm just going to hit my black arrow tool and just grab over where I know that it is and move it on there. It wasn't really the screen, it was off the canvas. And now I can see that I have a typo. I'll fix that real quickly. You can hit, if you have not using a laptop, if you have a full keyboard, hit enter on the very right side. That'll kind of lock it in, or you can just hit the move tool, black arrow tool, and then I'll adjust it. There's something going on here. I want to adjust this to 0. There we go. Okay. I've got this. Now I'm already using one of the properties, case. It's all uppercase letters. And actually I'm using another property too, so if I select all this, this is my tracking. And I've set it, it's off the screen here, but the 25, if I set it to 200, for example, you can see that spacing increases. If I set it to like -50, you can see it's all crashed together. So I think 25 is a good balance. Not spaced too much, but not crashed together. So I'm going to go like that. And, maybe I want some more text. So I'm just going to take this layer, drag it down to the new button, and let go. And then with my move tool, I'm just going to move this over like so. And then I'm going to select all this text. Control A or Command A, or I can just double click on the T in the layers thumbnail there, and I'm going to type, click here. For this one I want to use a different font, so I'll select all that, and maybe I want something, I don't know, something like, I need something a little bit exciting, maybe like this, shortcut. Got that. No, that's not very exciting. Let's go to chunk. There we go. And maybe change the color on it. So we have more colors going on in our presentation here. And I'll go with that. It's good. And now actually I set that tracking back down to 0. Take this and just move it over. Right there. Now you might say, oh, there's not enough room for everything like that. So we'll go back to this one. Let's edit, retransform. While holding shift, I'm just going to scale it down a bit. Enter. I could also do it by adjusting the font size, but I don't really care what the font size is. I just need it to fit in this area. So go back to this layer, nudge it over with my arrow keys. I can click on both of these and I can align them the center to make sure that they're aligned well. Another thing I can do, I'm going to create a new layer here. Put it just above the green layer. I'm going to call this dark gray, and I'm going to use my marquee selection tool to select an area, and then I'm going to go edit, fill. Instead of color, I'm going to go to 50% gray and hit OK, and then I can go select, deselect. Now I'll go over to this layer and we'll set the blending mode to multiply like that. That's it. This is just a quick way to get started. You can certainly adjust more of the properties of the text itself and of the colors being used. Make it exciting. Make it something that's clickable that I'd be excited to click on.